Is an author, a speaker, a storyteller, and a hope dealer. We are thrilled to have him here with us.
Yes, please welcome Carlos Whittaker. Carlos,
Thanks,
for those,
friends.
thank you so much for joining
so glad to
us.
be here.
For those who don't know your mission, fill them in.
Absolutely. Listen, I exist to, kind of like you said, deal hope. You know, I feel like everybody, especially the last few years, is carrying trauma in some way, shape, or form. So I just want to help people see the good, and not only see the good, but help them do a lot of good as well. And so, you know, I write books and that lead people towards hope in some way, shape, or form, and give them maybe some handlebars to do it, and then I speak about it full time. So yeah, I'm an author, I'm a storyteller, and I don't know, an Instagrammer, who knows? Like I do a lot.
It depends on the day.
Depends on the day.
Feel your energy out too. Yes, I can feel it, absolutely.
I was yeah, no matter what you do, you always have a great aura around you.
Thank you.
Your book, which came out just in January.
Yes, not too long ago. Yeah, no, I got you right here.
It's new. How to Human: 3 Ways to Share Life Beyond What Distracts, Divides, and Disconnects Us.
Yes,
It's
absolutely.
a lot of info there.
There it is right there. You know.
What are people going to get out of this?
You know, 3 ways to share life beyond what distracts, divides, and disconnects us. I mean, that's, you know, you read that and you're like, okay, is this going to be a pretty feel-good book? And I think it will, but it's actually a lot harder to do this than you think it is. Because if you think about a lot of the relationships that have been broken the last few years because of differences of opinions or people that vehemently disagree with you and online fights and things like that, what I try to do is help people see each other again. Even see relationships with people that maybe you've fallen apart because of a difference of opinions. I like to help people get those relationships back, because if our relationships didn't begin because of these opinions on political issues, why should they end on these opinions as well?
Right.
So to help people see each other, truly see past those things and see into our humanity, is what the book's helping people do.
How powerful. I love how your motto is, don't stand on issues, walk with people.
Yes, absolutely. People ask me all the time, Carlos, where do you stand on this issue? Where do you stand on this issue? You're a public figure, and I always say this, I don't stand on issues. I walk with people. So every issue has a person at the center of it. And what I love to do is, even if I disagree with an issue, I will always go find a person that's affected by that issue I disagree with and walk with them. And what it does is it humanizes the issues. So again, helping people, you know, I think it's okay to have opinions on issues, but don't stake your flag in the ground and say, like, you're the enemy. Like, no, absolutely, they're not an enemy. They're a person that is in need of being seen. And so I just think that that's what we're called to do, is to see people and then free people. So that's what I mean when I say that.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Amen. I mean, I've said it twice
You know
today.
what I think is so important is that I think people are like, well, you're trying to change my opinion. You may meet somebody, and it still may not change your opinion, but you know what? It gives you more insight into it.
Absolutely. And this is the thing. I think that empathy leads to curiosity, which leads to relationships healing again. I've got a lot of really close friends that we hold very strong, differing opinions when it comes to politics. But guess what? Like, we are both Nashville SC season ticket holders. Why?
Right.
Why? Because what I want to do is find something that we can root for together. And what does that do? It creates a relationship within two people, and we can start humaning again beyond the bounds of all these things that the media and everyone's told us that we've got to, like, vehemently disagree and this and that. No, you can still be in close, great relationships with people you disagree with.
Question.
Yes.
Let's say
someone
has an issue with you
Yeah.
and who you are.
Absolutely.
What would you say to that person in how to approach those other people who may be against you and what you stand for?
Yeah, absolutely. So here's the thing. My wife and I even differ on opinions, right? Like, people that are married, like, people always say all the time, well, how am I in a relationship with someone that sees me and thinks, like, well, you disagree with me on this, so, like, I can't be friends with you. My wife doesn't agree with everything and we're still married and love each other. If I can do that with her, I can do that with somebody else. So what I always tell people to do is approach them with some common, something that you see together. You can always find something to agree on. Whether it's a sports team, whether it's Creve Hall Bagel that you both love everything bagels seasoned with, find something that you can come together with and begin to focus on that thing and let that thing be the sprouting and the birthing place of what can hopefully in the future be reconciliation and healing.
You're amazing.
So beautiful,
you give
so
me
powerful.
chills. Please come back.
I did too.
I'd love to.
I have to tell everybody out there, you also do these wonderful random acts of kindness on your Instagram. So please, everybody, please follow Carlos. He raises money and gives it away and surprises people. It's all part of his Insta Familia. I love it. So check him out on social media, and we will be right back. And there's the info as well for you.
Thanks, friend.